I'm writing them down. Vegito, Gogeta.
I think I just perfected this guy. I don't know if I got hit. I don't think I got
7
hit.
letters?
Yo,
Yo.
what's up? We're back for yet another episode, the 4th episode in this initial batch of
Initial.
I said initial.
You said initial.
Whatever. I said initial. My nose is fricked up. I'm sick. All right. So if I sound like garbage, it's because I kind of feel it too. But welcome back. We're doing some more Gamers Gaming. We had a bit of a hard time last episode.
Yeah.
We lost our first game.
Both of us lost.
No, I won.
Or it was, no. Yeah.
I won.
Well,
We'll bounce back.
Well, there was one
It
where
was.
you were really
The game one I
struggling.
lost.
Yeah.
Well, no,
yeah.
game one I actually won it, but I came very close. I came back.
Yeah.
I did the 21 comeback.
Yeah, that guy.
That was
That guy was
interesting.
really.
And then we ran into a triple C with Esbroly.
That guy was really bad. The guy who beat me was really good.
He was pretty good.
That guy was.
He might have been smurfing too. Might have. Hey, let's not say smurfing. They might just be making a new account and trying to climb again. Smurfing has such a negative connotation. It's not always negative. It is negative in Rocket League. For all my Rocket League gamers, if you know what's up. Smurfing is horrible in that game.
Okay.
It's ruined the competitive meta. But yeah, so we're going to talk about a couple things this episode. We might get back to the GOAT discussion in Dragon Ball, but we really don't have much to say about it. Just that, like, Hook Gang God is really good at the game. We both know he's good. But we started playing this game when UI and Kepler came out. So
Yeah,
we're very late into everything. We don't know what it was like back in the biz A. All right, so we're new to things. But what we do know about is the roster. Richard
I'll go first.
was introduced into Dragon Ball FighterZ through Dragon Ball FighterZ, or was
No,
introduced into
yeah.
Dragon Ball through FighterZ.
Yeah, I've never watched
because of
any
me,
Dragon Ball.
I love Dragon Ball. It's one of my favorite series of all time. I have a little Gobus. You know, Goku doing the Kamehameha Blast. I have one of my favorite figures ever, this Trunks. One of my favorite characters in the entire series. So I like to say I know what I'm talking about, but we have a different, what I mean to say is we have a different perspective looking at this. He's looking at it from a fighting game perspective.
Yeah,
I am as well, but I'm also looking at it from Dragon Ball, because that's what it is. It's a Dragon Ball game.
Yeah,
But
I know a little bit about Dragon Ball.
So there's 44 characters in the game Dragon Ball FighterZ. Your goal, that just jumped from
Yeah, it
all
went
the
from
way blue to red.
I saw that. I was pointing at that. I was going to
Rest in peace, by the way. We just got the news about Akira a week ago.
That did happen. That was unfortunate. So am I going?
But yeah, so the 44 characters on this roster, our goal is to cut it down to 22. Richard, go.
So I know that you need Super Saiyan Goku. Like, if there's like the most legendary Dragon Ball character, it's Super Saiyan 1 Goku, right? Like blonde Goku. I'm not wrong there.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
You just talk,
I'm just gonna look,
and I'm gonna say what I have to say after.
and I'm just going based off vibe.
Yeah,
and so I'm gonna guess. I assume.
I just got a Merry Christmas, by the way.
Wait, why? Wow, you picked that up. Okay. So, and I'm looking at my phone. So, I'm just gonna go with like guarantees. Super Saiyan, Goku, and then Gogeta and Vegito. That's 3 really guaranteed there. And then I'm gonna guess for the guaranteed Vegeta, you put Super Saiyan Vegeta. Because I'm gonna assume Super Saiyan, he's like, that's just as high when Vegeta goes Super Saiyan. I don't know though. I'm trying to think of like fan favorites because Dragon Ball is such a known IP and people play the game so much because they love the characters. So,
Oh no.
that's guaranteed. Piccolo's guaranteed. I'm putting Piccolo. So that's 5. And then I think your 3 guaranteed villains are Frieza, Cell, and I had another one. And Beerus. Beerus is a villain at one point, right?
Very initially, but he's necessary. I will say this just right now: Beerus is necessary because he is Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
Like the show revolves around Beerus in a major way. So he needs to be in the game for that representation.
Beerus, Frieza, Cell. I'm writing them down. Gogeta.
I think I just perfect this guy. I don't know if I got hit. I don't think I got
7
hit.
letters?
This might be my first perfect ever.
Nope.
Oh, my assist got hit.
Hate
That was
to
my
see it.
first perfect ever. I just got a hood perfect versus
Who
this
else
guy. Does he stay? Or that was rough.
Yeah. So I did Gogeta Blue. I'm saying Gogeta Blue, by the way, not Gogeta Red. Not Super Saiyan 4. Oh, and I said Piccolo. Piccolo. Who else is... Okay, so I'm going to say, from what I know about Dragon Ball, you drop Adult Gohan and keep Teen Gohan. Because Adult Gohan,
I'm
from
not
my
smiling at you. I'm
understanding is
smiling because I'm the GOAT.
everyone hates this guy. Like, he's like a loser, from my
I'll
understanding.
play another one.
And so, and Teen Gohan is a part of the Cell Saga, which I know is like, I've heard you say you think Dragon Ball should have ended at Cell Saga. I don't know if you still think that, but like, Cell Saga is apparently just goated Dragon Ball.
I think
material.
it should have ended at Buu Saga, but I think that my personal feeling about Dragon Ball is that it ends at Buu Saga after they defeat Buu, and they do not use the Dragon Balls to return the other characters. So like the show ends with the 10 characters that are left alive, and the entire world that beat Buu are the only ones alive, and it ends. I think it's cool if it's a sad ending to Dragon Ball. Which, I mean, obviously not everyone's going to agree with that. But, like, Buu, when he shows up to Earth and he shoots a beam in the air that kills every living human.
That's far.
And so the only people alive are the people on Kami's lookout, which are Buu and the Z Fighters. So there's, like, 10 people alive in the whole world after Buu gets taken down.
Wow. It's kind of crazy.
I think it's sick if it ends there. I understand why it doesn't. It's bad for publicity, but yeah, I think Cell Saga is the best arc in Dragon Ball, and it's what I love the most about it. That's what that Trunks is from, Future Trunks.
Yeah.
From the Cell Saga.
So, Cell, Teen Gohan. I imagine you could probably have Adult Gohan in there, maybe, but we'll see.
We'll see.
I think you put UI, Goku, and Jiren. Because I know, like, some of the little bit of Dragon Ball I've seen is their fight, and it's fire. UI, like, the people I worked with who all liked Dragon Ball loved UI. And they thought Jiren was fire, too. Like, and if we're repping Super, you put UI, Goku, Jiren, and then I think you have to have one of the Brolys in there. And I'm going to say that you have Super Broly. Because, from what I've seen, Super Broly movie is peak Dragon Ball. Also, he's awesome. And he's really unique. Z Broly isn't really that unique in the game. It's cool that he's like armor guy, but like, and he's also from just a bunch of non-canon movies, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So, Super Broly. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're at 12. So I have 10 spots left. So I'm going to imagine that you need an android from the Android Saga. Or the Cell Saga, whatever. I don't know where they're in.
It's considered Cell Saga, but yeah, it's like its own mini arc before.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you put him in. I put one of the androids in. I think now this is a little. I think this is not fair now that I'm saying this because of my thoughts about the initial 12 last episode. But I think you give Android 21 Majin Majin Android 21, put her in the roster because she was made specifically for this. She's earned her place. Dude's never teched in his life.
The best blue combo of all time.
That was crazy. That was something Wawa hits, but it's true.
Yeah.
That was like it's a real.
That was like the craziest rejump I've ever hit. I've never hit a rejump.
So,
but it wasn't true at all.
I think you put Android 21, Majin Android 21, and then that's totally not off the androids that I was talking about.
He doesn't know how to tech.
This
I
poor guy.
can hit 3H.
This poor guy. And then I don't know who the most iconic android is, but I'm gonna say you put 17 because he's pretty cool in the Android Saga, and he's in Super maybe. So that'd be my guess. That's gonna be my guess. I know that Cell kills 16, and I've seen that scene. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna guess maybe 16 would be the better pick, but I don't know yet. Maybe he'll get a pass. GT, I know everyone hates GT. And we don't really have very many villains right now. No, I have Frieza, Cell, Vegito, Jiren, and 17, and 21. And Broly is sort of a villain that kinda not really. Who else do I put in there? I have Teen Gohan. I guess you put... See, Bardock is, in my opinion, one of the coolest characters in Fighters. But I feel like he probably, from what I know about Dragon Ball, doesn't exactly deserve a place over maybe some of the other people I've picked. So I'm not going to put him in just yet. Huh?
I just said that this is crazy to myself. You've said almost everything that I'm about to say.
So I think you need probably someone from the OG Dragon Ball like series, not Z. And so that'd be
you could get this. You could get this. You can get this, Richard.
So I know
that's a correct choice.
So let me get it straight first before that would be Roshi, Base Goku, Tien, Yamcha, and Krillin. Okay.
I believe in you.
I think there's probably two choices here.
I believe in you.
My guess is going to be Krillin because he's Earth's strongest human.
That's right.
And then Roshi because he's iconic as frick.
There was one correct answer. I don't have Roshi. I have Krillin. Krillin has to be there.
Okay, yeah.
Krillin is in the
I was going to put Krillin. I'll see how I feel about... What am I at right now?
Oh, no. I messed up.
Okay, I'm at 15, so I have 7 left.
I'm an EX Lariat.
Trunks is there. Trunks is iconic as heck. So that's 16. Trunks belongs there. Man, it sucks to see Hit go, but he probably doesn't. It
sucks to see Hit go.
Hit is so cool.
He cannot be on the roster.
It's really so cool. You need Zamasu or Black, I feel like, because Goku Black, I feel like, is mad goated. Like, really, I feel like he's pretty iconic, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna guess you put Goku Black over Zamasu just because that's more iconic, I guess. But I would make Goku Black play kind of different.
He didn't block him in.
I would make Goku Black a little more unique. So I'm gonna put Goku Black there.
It looks like I actually got lucky this time.
Let's see. I'm gonna guess that Boo probably belongs because we need another villain, and I know Boo's iconic. So I'm at 18 now.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Okay, I can play one.
No, keep going. We'll
Oh,
talk
you
about
want
it
me
we'll talk about it for a second, and then I'll talk while you get your match. Keep going. We just talk about it for a second. This is cool.
Vidal's gone.
Yeah.
I that's one of my favorite characters to watch in this game, but unfortunately that character's gone.
Right.
I think you need a rep for like the weird uncanon Dragon Ball. I think they need like 1 or 2 slots. I think that's deserved.
Okay.
Because that's the whole thing about Dragon Ball, is that there's like a billion episodes of things that just don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And there's characters that people love from that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, I think, belongs there. And I think we need a villain from there. Isn't Janemba not canon? Cooler not canon?
Janemba. Okay, yeah, Janemba.
I'm saying stuff in general
a
that's not
non-canon
canon.
villain.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Janemba and Cooler.
I think there's Janemba, Cooler, and Baby, right? Are your three
That's right.
non-canon villains?
And Z. Well,
And Z-Broly. But I think he's gone. I don't think
I agree
anyone
with
gets
you.
over Z-Broly.
I'll talk about that.
I think he's really cool, and like the just savage, murderous villain energy is really tight. We're really lacking on heavyweights, like heavy big guys. So I think I would choose Cooler.
Okay.
But I feel like Cooler's not as iconic as maybe Baby or Janemba, but I really don't know.
Janemba's the most iconic out of those.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
I guess just off iconic stuff, Janemba.
Because Janemba is Gogeta's initial.
Opponent, yeah, like enemy, antagonist. Okay, so I have 2 spots left.
Mhm.
I feel like Roshi is just so iconic.
You
Like,
can pick Roshi.
I feel like Roshi's so iconic from what I can tell about Dragon Ball. And GT is one of my favorite fighters characters. Guy was on my team forever. But I feel
You
like
chose 4 over GT.
over Goku GT. I mean, I know GT. Isn't Super Saiyan 4 like really iconic?
Yeah, but
I mean,
I
GT
chose
Goku is
GT.
Kid Goku.
yeah,
He
I
is
chose
Kid
GT.
Goku. But
That's the GT character, in my opinion.
I'm going to go with Roshi. And then I'm going to go with, I think one of the crony weirdo villains belong.
That could be fair.
Like, I think Nappa or Ginyu, like, they bring such a weirdness to the game in their playstyle that you're not going to get from the other characters because they're so abnormal. Because they're way abnormal, and you can make them weird and abnormal because they're just goofy off.
From a fighting game perspective, I agree
Yeah.
with that.
So I think, personally, I prefer the way Nappa plays. I think he's more fun to watch, and he's cooler than Ginyu, even though I really enjoy watching a good Ginyu. I think Nappa is more unique. Like, you can play Ginyu and just do the basic fighters, B and like, do damage.
Yeah.
That's not really going to happen from my understanding with Nappa.
I played a
like-
little bit of Nappa. He doesn't have. Well, Ginyu has the more standard like 2H air combo.
Yeah.
And Nappa doesn't. He has to
Yeah.
do a little bit.
I think I put Ginyu. I mean, I'm sorry, Nappa.
I prefer
so-
Ginyu, but that makes sense.
To finish it off.
Okay. So your list is.
My list is Super Saiyan Goku. You can just look at it.
Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Beerus, Frieza, Cell, Vegito, Gogeta Blue, Piccolo, Teen Gohan, UI Goku. Oh, that's who you don't have. Okay. Jiren, Super Broly, Majin 21, 17, Krillin, Trunks, Goku Black, Boo, Gogeta 4, Janemba, Roshi, and Nappa. Interesting. Now, I'll say my list. I made this beforehand because I was thinking about it. So, what I did is I went through originally and I put green check marks next to all the characters that were necessary. These are characters that need to be in the game no matter what happens. And so I kind of did what the guy who made the Ultimate video did, is I set a criteria kind of who would make it into the game. I tried to choose as many unique forms as possible, not necessarily unique characters, unique forms. That's going to come into play later. I tried to include as many series as possible, so like arcs, basically. And I tried to pair respective characters, so main story antagonist with main story protagonist. So this is what I got for the needed characters. Krillin, Earth's strongest human. I did choose Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan forms because I do believe they are the most iconic. And just if you're gonna have those two characters in the game, it should be their Super Saiyan forms because that's what's used most in the show. Then I chose Frieza and Kid Buu, two main story antagonists necessary. I chose GT Goku for the GT rep, just because I do consider him to be the Dragon Ball GT representative. I chose... I'll save this for a second. I chose Trunks, obviously. Trunks is He's like the main character basically for 2 entire arcs of the show. Cell, he's my favorite villain from the show, and a main story antagonist. I chose Android 18. I think that's who you chose as well. No, you chose 17. I chose 18. The reason being is because she has 17 in her kit. So you're getting 2 androids for the price of 1, and it's encompassing, I feel, the androids in a more pure way. MVP 17 is dope, and he's awesome in Super, and he's one of the best characters, but he's not as much of an android as they are in the original show. They're like evil and like they don't really have that same they don't carry that same air about them. If it was Super Android 18, 17 gets picked over her every day, but it's just Dragon Ball Z 18 is more iconic, I think. And then I did choose Majin 21. I think this game's character deserves to be in the next game. I think she deserves a spot. You didn't pick this character either. I picked Gotenks.
I thought about it.
Because Gotenks is, for the Buu saga, practically the main protagonist for a decent bit of that arc. And I had to make a cut to include him, which kind of hurts, but I'll talk about it later. I did choose Piccolo, obviously. Beerus, because he represents Super in a big way. Goku Black, I chose over Zamasu, because I feel like he encompasses that arc more, and then Jiren, I chose as well. So that was 18 characters.
Which ones did we differ on? 17 and...
Oh, and so I didn't name 2. 17, and then I put teen and adult Gohan. That's why I said alternate forms instead of alternate characters, because I believe that those 2 characters play differently enough in game and also are different enough in universe that they're basically different characters. They exist as an entirely different trope in the story for entirely different purposes, and I think they should basically be considered as 2 unique characters. And so I think adult and teen Gohan are the first, which I know it's crazy to say Gohan gets 2 characters and Goku and Vegeta don't, but I think he deserves it more than they do.
So you put
at
adult?
least initially. I put both. Adult and teen. I think they both need to be there. And then I chose Jiren. So that was... There's a mistake here. Yes.
Does he have this? Oh my god.
Okay. So...
Oh, I missed the check. Oh my god.
Ooh. So that's 17 characters. The 18th character I originally chose was Z Broly, because I thought one of the Brolys has to be in the game. I'm going to choose the one, you actually said the opposite. I think Z Broly plays more unique, because there's no other character in the game quite like him. He's just a big man who just presses buttons on you, and it's funny how stupid he is.
Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, what?
And so I chose Z Broly originally. And then when I'm thinking, okay, so I have 18 characters, I need to add 4 more. I need to choose 4 more to make the final count. And so I'm looking at the roster,
God, bro.
and I'm thinking,
I gotta start dropping my combo stuff.
I'm wondering if there is any character in the rest of the roster that deserves a spot more than giving Goku and Vegeta another form. And looking at it, I couldn't warrant it. I do think Roshi is very iconic. I agree with you there. But I think when compared to... and I'm talking base Goku and Vegeta, not Blue. I think when talking base Goku and base Vegeta, they are more iconic than Roshi, and they need to be in over. And so I chose both.
Oh my.
I chose both of the base Saiyans.
No.
I did not choose Bardock, unfortunately. I had to make that cut. And so then
Oh no.
I had 2 more slots. I had 2 more slots.
Bro was trying to cook.
And I'm thinking, what do I have to do to fill these 2 slots? And the answer came to me in a dream. So the first thing was UI Goku. I know it's another Goku, but Jiren is on the roster. And like I said, I was trying to pair antagonists with main protagonists. Without UI Goku, Jiren is the victor of Dragon Ball Super and the whole show is over. And I think UI is also just one of the more iconic characters. I think people like him a lot. People were actually more hyped when Kefla came out than when he did. But I can't warrant putting Kefla over him without having Blue in the game. So I did go with UI to pair with Jiren, and I had 1 slot left. And I realized the only fusion that I had was Gotenks. So Gogeta, both of the Gogetas.
Oh lord, oh lord.
Both of the Gogetas and Vegeta were not yet in my roster. And so with careful deliberation, I decided that I would choose Gogeta Blue over Vegito for the sole reason that he has a movie. And it's a huge movie. I do think Vegito is probably the more iconic and more well-loved character, but I think promotionally, just like with UI, Gogeta Blue makes a bit more sense. Which also means that for the final decision, I removed Z Broly and I added S Broly to pair with Gogeta. And that made the decision a little easier than Vegito.
So you can hit this again. What is this?
A combo. He's pressing. You have so many plus frames.
Oh my god. Bro.
You have to level 3. It wouldn't have worked. I'm glad that you didn't. It would have worked if you were Kefla. So you have to do it. Well, not.
I tried to do it off reaction to the thing,
I agree.
but I couldn't get back down fast enough.
Oh, your health block. He's hidden that?
He did it earlier.
Did he do that earlier?
Dude, he did a rejump with the character earlier.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's doing
Oh,
that.
yes. You're not on the ground?
He's gonna hit it again.
I do want you to spark. Let's go, Richard.
You could tell I have not played this game in a long time. 'cause
No,
I completely
you're
forgot.
fine.
No, you could tell I forgot. Like, I did not spark. I completely forgot I had spark. Anyway, so you had UI Goku.
You can't play scared. You have to save your spark for the perfect moment. This is going back to episode 1. You cannot play
You
scared.
know me. I
I
spark
know,
in
I
the
know,
first.
I know.
I've sparked
I
first
know.
character every time.
Yeah, so I put UI because I think he's good promotionally.
Yeah, I put UI.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You didn't put the base Saiyans. You put Nappa. See, I love Nappa, and I love his playstyle. I don't think he deserves to be in there over the base Saiyans. Maybe base Goku, but I think base Vegeta deserves to be in there over him. Even though I hate the character. I don't hate characters in fighting games, guys. I'm quicker to blame myself than the opposing character that I lose to. I do not like base Vegeta.
This guy does not block.
I think that character is...
I mean, this guy just block. Oh,
Not-
I thought I'd be protected by
I
something.
think he's not fun to play against. I think he's not fun to watch. I think nothing is cool about base Vegeta.
Dude, I took it. I knew he was coming.
And Vegeta is
I'm dead.
a top 3 character for me in the show, Dragon Ball. You spark.
Oh, I have to air dash that. That's right.
Yes. No text. Zone. Because you're going to eat this. Dang, that almost did not hit him. Like, oh, mix. Oh! Ooh! Watch your toes, Goku! Watch your toes!
I don't know why 17 didn't come out. I
Watch
tried to call him to. It's off though.
your toes.
Oh, whoa,
You
whoa,
didn't call an
whoa, whoa!
assist, right? Did you call an
No.
assist?
No way I can punish that with a beam.
You needed to super dash with the perfect timing.
I can punish that with a beam?
Nope. Because you blocked it. You would have had to not block it.
Oh, that was actually.
He can't kill you. Nice. Okay. I was gonna say no vanish, but you wanted level 3. Ooh! Tricky! Tricky! Oh my gosh, we are hiding the Dragon Rushers, Richard!
Oh, I did that. Yeah, I did that before.
Oh my god, he's trying to reset you too.
I tried to manage that. This guy's not bad.
This guy's playing pretty good.
Yeah, and he's actually fun fighting.
Okay, well now you can have some fun. I'm actually surprised you didn't 2x that one. I thought you had read it through his brain cells. Oh my gosh, the weight! You're so good. Oh, I swear to God, I would have gotten hit by that every time. You give me Doctor Strange can look through every single parallel universe. I think there's
I
one.
tried to call.
I think there's one where I don't get hit by it, and it's because I misinput my dash towards it. The blocks? Wait, you're the one that was hitting. You better level 3 of them.
I was going to. That was a good. I enjoyed fighting with that.
Yeah!
I enjoyed fighting with that. So that was one of those things where like felt like I was actually fighting a human being, so I could actually think what I was doing and fight the guy.
What a way to go out. What a match.
Yeah, that
was a good one.
Yeah. Was that our last one?
That was it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. We had a lot of fun recording this. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. This was the first session of Gamers Gaming. More to come in the future. Make sure you pause. But
Make sure I pause.
yeah. So that
Okay,
you
I was
get
like,
into
why
the
are you
match.
telling them to pause?
Pause the video. And now that you've resumed the video, I hope that you guys enjoyed. And that you tune in for more in the future. Evan,
And Ricardo.
Ricardo,
Richard.
we'll be signing out. See us next time for more Dragon Ball FighterZ gameplay. Coming right up.
That was great.
This is